Come on in and join the fun. Learn about my week and then some. Watch A4 Sky Vlogs. Yeah. Hello once again, audience. It is I, Dan here, aka A4 Sky, and another video on the A4 Sky channel is A4 Sky Vlogs. Check it out. Anyway, yeah, getting ready for work currently. This is day one. What is it? February 9th, 10th, February 9th, 9th or 10th, I don't know, one of the two, February 9th, okay, yes, Monday, February 9th, and I gotta get heading off to work. I am running a couple minutes later than I wanted to be for this morning. There is something real quick I want to talk about. So the console version, the Nintendo Switch 2 version. I don't know if the original Switch version of Doom and Destiny Advanced. The file corrupts very easily. I have 22 hours, 23 hours, somewhere around there. Or around, I don't know, maybe 20 hours on the game. And I had the file corrupt. And I lost all the data on the game. And I was looking through the file on the console, and I had cloud saved data. So I saved the day by downloading on the console. But it still says corrupted data, even though it works perfectly fine. I don't know why the corrupted data hasn't went away. Maybe I should delete the game, reload it in, and then maybe the corrupted data will be gone. I don't know. I do have to head off though. Whoa. I can't even hold my phone. All right. So I got stuck in my driveway for 40 minutes because I can't see out my windows, and I left later than I should have, or tried to leave later than I should have. That way it caused me to rush since I was leaving about 5 minutes later than I wanted. Caused me to try and rush out of the driveway, and then I got stuck because I couldn't see. I went off the driveway onto into the snow pile, and somehow one tire being off the driveway kept me from being able to get back on the driveway with that tire and be able to leave the house. So it took me 40 minutes putting salt, digging out around the vehicle. So I think I'm gonna take a half day today and just clean my driveway, because fuck that. I'm not dealing with that shit again. I mean, it is my fault because I like to not be able to see out of my windows, out my mirrors. I don't know why I do that to myself. I really don't. So I think for now on, during the wintertime, I'm just gonna back into my driveway. And that way I pull out every year, or every morning, since it's dark and I can't see shit. It's a lot easier to see forward than it is trying to look out my windows that are iced over. That was annoying. So now I don't get my normal break, so I'm gonna have to take my Italian lessons in the vehicle before I head in. And I'm also gonna have to use an hour of my time so I could get out at 3 still. That sucked. Or actually, no, I said half day. I said I'm putting in for a half day. That way I could clean the driveway. Sorry, it's language. It's a little frustrated. I'm trying to be calm and not freak out. But I know I made it safely. I was like, you know what, that's fine. I'll use my own time. I might leave a half day to clean the driveway. Because I do have the video to record for tomorrow for YouTube. The Gundam game I have to record, because I did not do it this weekend. This weekend I was depressed and didn't want to do anything at all. Anything I should not have agreed. Well, I did go out in public. I went and saw a sporting game, a lacrosse game on Saturday night, which was good. I'm so glad I did that. It got me distracted from all that. And I don't know why I keep looking up there. I don't think I could look at the screen when I'm talking about that stuff. Yeah. So the what was I gonna say? Shit. So yeah, yesterday with the Super Bowl, I should not have agreed to go out, even though left at halftime. I didn't get to bed till 10, and that's why I left late, because I slept an extra half hour. Yeah. I don't know. It's not. I just been so low energy. I'm just defeated. That's all it is. Life has defeated me for now. I should be back. Alright, I'm gonna end this. I just lost all interest in continuing this vlog for today. So thank you for watching day 1. We'll see you in day 2. Yeah. Day 2, here we go. I always say here we go. I just realized that every time. Day 2, here we go. Day 1, day 3, day 4, day 5. Anyway, yeah, yesterday I spent an hour. I got a good chunk of the driveway, maybe a quarter, fifth to a quarter, cleared up down to the pavement, or, well, down to the concrete. I don't know, I was blinking on what it was. Anyway, yeah, so I should not get stuck again. And I made sure to back in the driveway, so that way I'm pulling out forward so I could actually see where I'm driving. And I do back off the driveway a little bit. Yeah, that sucked. All it takes is it's crazy. All it took with how much snow was in the driveway and how much ice and everything was below the snow, that all it took was one tire going in the mud. Well, not mud, but you know what I mean. One tire going off the driveway, and I was stuck. Yeah. Anyway, heading off. Okay, made it safely. Whew. Not a bad drive. What is it, 23 degrees? That's warmer here than it is up north. It was 17 degrees Fahrenheit at my house. So almost 0 degrees Celsius. What is that? 1, 2, negative 5 or 6 right now in Celsius, I think. Probably wrong. Probably a degree or 2 off. Yeah. Oh, shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I finally watched the last movie I wanted to see from last year, so I could now get together the top 10 movies from last year, based on what I thought, with everything I watched. So yeah, now I have 10 movies. I think I only had like 8 or 9 that were made last year that I watched, up till the end of last year. So now I watched 2 more. I saw Baby Girl 2 weeks ago. That was one of the ones I wanted to see. I'm gonna just say it. That movie pretty much is just about an orgasm. It's pretty much what that movie's about. Yeah, pretty much. It's definitely not for children. It's not for kids. I believe it's rated R, and there's a reason. There's a reason why it's rated R. It's very sexual. Well, let's see. I mean, with the theme being about that, obviously. And then Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Lindsay and I watched Sunday, and then I watched yesterday too. So yeah. So I watched the Now You See Me, Now You Don't twice. I mean, I fell asleep towards the end this time, but I fully saw the end last time on Sunday. So it made up for the parts I missed in the first half on Sunday. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to get walking on in. Lindsay and I are probably going to watch School Spirits tonight. Start watching that again. Dancing with the Stars comes out too, doesn't it? Next month, March? Or the end of this month? Oh, my eyes all weird right now. It feels like I have like eyelashes poking my eyeball. Anyway, I do have to head in. Let's see what time we at. Let's check the Fitbit. That is 3 minutes ahead of the actual time. Turn off the Jeep. Yeah, hopefully I edited that. Hopefully I edited the last part in there. Remember on Friday, because that's when I edit these. Yeah, I said what kind of vehicle I drive. I don't want anyone knowing what kind of vehicle I drive. At least not yet. I don't know. I'm weird about stuff. I like to keep some aspects of my life secret, I guess. I want to make it a little harder for people to find me. If they really want to find me, they're going to. But yeah. I don't know. I'm like, it'd be cool to have someone recognize me out on the streets, but it'd also be like, I just want to be left alone when I'm in public, because I already have enough social anxiety being out in public. So, I mean, it'd be nice. Oh, hey, I like, if a stranger talks with me, I'll talk with them. I do communicate with strangers when they talk with me, ask me questions, or say something. Usually I'll respond, and depending on what it is that's mentioned, I will talk more upon what they said. So sometimes I'm just like, yeah, or okay, or all right, yeah, yep. Simple one answer, yeah, with a head nod. Okay, we're gonna go take a walk in. Yeah, I want to get this recording before I actually start heading in. Let's see. Got my wallet, got my keys. My keys are on my lap with the phone. And let's go in. And no, I did not get stuck in my driveway. But there's a massive bump now because I took down, so the amount of snow and ice that built up in my driveway is like 5 inches thick. So when you remove that, then you kind of have a hole in the middle of the driveway where the difference between the stuff you didn't remove and what you removed is about 5 inches. I tried to ease it down so it'd kind of be like ramps, but they're more like speed bumps at this point. So that was fun. Yeah, oh, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, so Magic the Gathering, the Lorwyn Eclipsed. I'm so happy that there are 2 original sets being released this year. I mean, last year they had 2 original sets for Magic the Gathering, but the first one was not good, and I didn't buy the second one. Where this year, both original sets are probably the best sets of the year. Actually, no, they released 3 last year, didn't they? Because Dragon's a Tarker. That's right, I forgot about that one. And that's the best set of last year on top of, or outside of the Final Fantasy one. Yeah, so this year it's going to be between the Lorwyn Eclipsed and the Secrets of Strixhaven. Anyway, thank you for watching day 2. We'll see you in day 3. Turn off. Yeah, these gloves don't work right. Day 3. Alright, here we go. Let's set that up while I get my coat on. My sweatshirt and coat, my sweatshirt and jacket. Yeah, I think this is more of a jacket. So yeah, double jackets, light spring time / fall jacket, and then a little more wintry. And it keeps me warm. I do not get cold underneath this, so it's very nice. I like it. Very nice. Well, yep, I fell asleep early last night before 8 o'clock, I think around 7:30. I keep falling asleep about 7:30 every night this week, other than Sunday, because of the Super Bowl. So I stayed up 3 hours past that. So, yeah, I can only do that once a week though, so. Yeah, shoot, what was I going to talk about? Yeah, yesterday I was going to record a video with the Lorwyn Eclipsed bundle, Magic the Gathering, those that don't know, but I ran out of time. I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to do. I cleaned up more of the ice and snow in the driveway. There's a lot, so I wasn't able to go very far. But I did open what I did previously, what I did on Monday. I opened that up, pretty much doubled the size. So yeah, well, I gotta head out. I'm leaving at the perfect time right now. So yeah. Well, made it. Good timing. I left the literal perfect time, like the time I want to leave every day for now on. Awesome. 10 minutes earlier than the usual, than like what my average time is. So if only I could motivate myself to get moving as fast as I did this morning, I can make it by this time every day. I get 10 extra minutes when I get to pull up to work before I have to head in. I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, so I was looking up Boys Like Girls concert tickets, because they're coming to Buffalo, and they ended up being through Ticketmaster, which had the best prices. They were $56 a piece, and then with taxes and fees and whatnot, they ended up being, was it for 2 tickets, because I would go with my sister if I went, $117 after everything. That's not bad for 2 people. And it is the Boys Like Girls first album and second album from front to back, and there's only 2 songs because there's 1 song off the first one and 1 song off the second one that I do not know. So I would know the entire set list other than those 2 songs. So, and that's rare. Linkin Park was the last band I experienced that with, so that was 14 years ago. Yeah, well, 13-ish. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head in now. I think I'm gonna bring you with me though. Here, let's turn these off. I think I'm gonna bring you with me. We'll walk in and keep talking. I'm very back into the emo music scene. Half my playlist for work is emo, so with Boys Like Girls, Taking Back Sunday, The Used. Who else? I'm blanking. That's as far as my brain's functioning at this moment. For memory, some AFI. I count they're a mixture. AFI, Fire Inside. Yeah. But now I like Boys Like Girls music even more. I think because the whole nostalgia of it. Like I feel like that's what it is now at this point in my life, where the emo music is nostalgic. So I'm really into nostalgia because they were better times. Better times when I was growing up. Yeah. In my teenage years and early 20s. Around, 24? 24, 25? Yeah, about 24 was when life started to go to shit for a while. Yeah. The hardest shit I had to deal with in life all hit out pretty much within a year of each other. So that sucked. Anyway, yeah. Actually, I'm not bringing you with me. I'm just gonna head in. Thank you for watching day 3. Yeah, we'll see you in day 4. See you in day 4. Oh my, day 5. All right, here we go. We'll put you there for now. Put this on. Welcome to day 4. Did I say day 5? I hope I didn't say day 5, because it's only Thursday. It's not Friday yet. Anyway, yeah. So, what was that? 2 nights ago, fell asleep during School Spirits, but I only missed like the last 10 minutes of the one episode. And Lindsay and I are now caught up, other than the new episode this week. We've watched all the episodes of the 3rd season, and it's getting wild. It is getting wild. It's good. I like the show a lot. It's really cool. But yeah, twist at the end of episode 4 for season 3. Like, whew. That was interesting. I don't want to spoil anything, so that's why, in case any of you watch that show. I'm gonna head off though, so that way I can leave the exact same time as yesterday. I gotta go right now. See you out in the vehicle. Made it safely, and supernatural reference, but also a reference on an actual person. On Coast to Coast, they're talking about Aleister Crowley. I was like, oh shit, Crowley, the king of hell. And Supernatural, he becomes the king of hell. But anyway, in the show Supernatural with, was it Jensen Ackles? I don't know why I said Ackles. Ackles and Jared Padalecki. Yeah, anyway, oh yeah, so another thing, speaking of Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki, my sister and I were texting yesterday, and she told me how the how those two were supposed to be Captain America and Thor, where Jensen was supposed to be Captain America and Jared was supposed to be Thor. So Jensen ended up, so I texted my sister, I was like, hey, Jensen ended up becoming Captain America. But in the boys universe, Soldier Boy. What's this shit? The R-rated version of Captain America. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I still have to watch the newest seasons. I gotta get caught up on, oh shoot, I keep forgetting not to let the heat run on the windshield for too long. Yeah, so, oh, another thing too I didn't want to mention, my phone did not charge last night on the charger. It didn't charge at all. That's what I get for not checking it. I think the cat's knocked it, like bumped it just enough, because it only charges when it's on the charger you set the phone on, where the back of it will charge when you rest it on there. I hope that's the case. I really hope it's from the cats bumping it, and it's not from the fact that this phone's going to be useless once it runs out of battery, because it won't charge anymore. iPhones, am I right? People brag so much about it. It's crazy. iPhones, it's almost like a cult, because people will just, iPhones are best, iPhones. They have a lot of issues from a technology point, from someone who has spent a lot of time with computers and all that. iPhones are not worth their price. They really aren't. How cheaply made these phones are, and how they have obsolete technology in them, they should be at most half this price, because I could get a phone for a quarter of the price that's just as good. But I'm just saying, because the name brand, it could be half the price that they charge currently. and still probably make a big profit. Yeah, anyway, I do have to head in now. Let me check my Fitbit here. No, I don't quite have to head in, but I think I'm going to. Turning these off. Pretty sure I got my 5 minutes for the day footage. Yeah. All right, one more thing before I head in. I did want to mention, actually, what is that? Why is that? Oh, it's because of light hitting. I was like, I don't have snow on my window. Like, it's not iced over. It's clean. I can see out of it perfectly fine. One more thing I wanted to mention. Fitness stuff. I started doing, because my wrists have always been real thin, other than when I was doing the bodybuilding workouts last year, up till I decided to go for more of the martial arts look. My wrists were a little bit larger than they are now, probably half an inch larger in diameter, and that's the largest I've ever had my wrists. Now my Fitbit is twisting on my wrist, and it doesn't fit just right anymore. Like, out of nowhere, my wrist got thin enough that the Fitbit at the same setting now spins around my wrist while I'm wearing it. So I started doing wrist strengthening exercises, martial arts based, and today is my day 3 when I do it. So hopefully we'll see how much stronger my hand grip gets. I mean, my hands are sore from the workout, because I do it until it's pretty much like this and then that, but my arms are straight out, and then I hold my elbows straight, so it works the wrists real good. And the shit, what was I gonna say? And I turn my vehicle off. Crap. Now I'm blanking. Yeah, so I do them till it hurts and I can't do anymore. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm good for the day. So we'll see. Every day I have a count. I've been keeping track. On Tuesday, it was 15 times of the forwards and down. And then yesterday it was 20. So I'm getting there. 5 more. Maybe I'll be able to do 25 today. And I do it after my workout because there's no way I'm going to be able to do it before the workouts and be able to get the workout properly, because my wrists and hands are going to be too sore. So that would affect my time a lot and my reps and all that. Anyway, I am heading in now for sure, before I'm late. So thank you for watching day 4, not day 5, day 4, and we'll see you in day 5. Day 5. All right, getting ready for work. Well. Okay, so I do want to mention that Lindsay and I did catch up to the School Spirits new episodes, the weekly episodes. We finally caught up, and gotta wait a week. Gotta wait till next week to watch the next episode. Darn. This previous one, so many twists and turns. Episode 5. Yeah, I think there's only 8 episodes, so we're getting close to the end of this season. Yeah, School Spirits, great show. Each season gets better and better. More crazy things happen, but heading out, see you in the vehicle. All right, well, I made it safely. A little later, extra 6 minutes. Ended up pulled over. Yeah, I got pulled over on my way in because I forgot that the light at the end of my road is a no turn on red. There are no right on red. You gotta wait till it turns. So yeah, I watched the vehicle go up through, turn the light green. So usually it turns green when I pull up to it. And they drove in through and I'm guessing it was them. I'm guessing they're the one that set off the green light. So that way, yeah. Yeah, 'cause if I sit there, it'd be 3 extra minutes. It's like 3 minutes that light stays red for, usually. But yeah, I did forget. Forgot that I can't turn right on red there. I should have drove in through the gas station, stopped for 5 seconds, and then turned right out of the gas station. Then I would have been fine. Yeah, I'll definitely be back out in my vehicle on lunch, so I'll be recording there. I'll see you then. Alright, so what I was saying earlier was I got pulled over on my way into work this morning. I forgot about the no turn on red at the end of my road. I think I said that earlier. And the officer was very nice. I was very, what's it called? I just cooperated with them. I apologized. I actually forgot. No right on right there. Yeah. But, yep. Very nice. I told them I was on my way to work. And I started about 25 minutes from when I was pulled over. So they were like, well, here, let me scan your license. We're going to get you to work. We're going to get you out of here as quickly as I can. So that way you're not late for work. So, yeah, I guess I'm not going right on red there anymore. More than likely, they're going to wait for me every day and see if I do it again. And then I will actually be ticketed. So, yeah, let's not get ticketed. Yeah. Be my first ticket ever. Yeah. Yeah. One more thing before I get going. With that Doom and Destiny Advanced, I've been playing the Doom and Destiny original game on my cell phone here. A great game, no issues ever. Never had any error kicking you out of the game or any of that popping up on my phone. So I think on the Doom and Destiny Advanced on the Switch, I'm going to make sure to save and exit out of the game every time I'm done playing it. When I start to fall asleep at night while playing it, I'm going to start doing that, and that should prevent the files from corrupting. I hope, fingers crossed. I don't know. I'm guessing because it is made for the cell phone. It is originally a cell phone game. You're not going to leave it running in the background, really. You're more than likely going to exit out when you're done playing it on your phone. Yeah. So, oh yeah. So, more on that topic. I did want to say I've only spent maybe 38 minutes on the game since I started back up. So I haven't played much at all. I don't even think I played it last night. I might have tried to, then I started to fall asleep. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. I might have just looked through, see what kind of games were on sale. So I like to do that. I'm curious as to what games, and like how much savings, or how big the savings are on games. Yeah, that's actually it for today. That's it for the week. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this vlog. If you watched this far in, thank you so much for watching this far in. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. And I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, night, afternoon. I do one of these every single week. And we'll see you next week. Make sure to, right here, watch this video. Ooh, check the video. Look at that. Look at that video. That is a wonderful video. I think you should check it out. Subscribe. You can subscribe too. Oh, for more videos? Yeah, that'd be great. I'd much appreciate it.